Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Taylor from the TradingAnalyst.com. Hope you had a great weekend. We're going to discuss the gold daily chart, GLD, the Spider Gold share. So, first and foremost, I wanted to say that what I think is going to happen right now moving forward with gold is another kind of chop period that we saw a couple of months ago. Let me show you right here. So we had this uptrend here in gold, and then we just kind of chopped around for a bit, okay? And then we ultimately headed higher. Now, the reason that I think this is because, let me just kind of move my face out of the way right here. So what we have here is a break of resistance, or I'm sorry, support. Boom, 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 lots of hits, and then we break that support right here. Then, just a few days later, we ended up breaking back over that resistance, which is now support. But now we're still in a very short-term downtrend. Ultimately, we are in a very big uptrend from a longer-term perspective. But in the short term, we are making lower highs. Here's a high, a lower high right here. We're making lower lows as well. Here's a low, lower low, another lower low. Okay, so we've got a little down channel right here. Now, if you look here, very similar action. Okay, I'm going to move my face out of the way. So here's that support right here. Very similar to this support. Boom, boom, boom. We break that support here, and then just several days later, we break back over it right here, and that makes a lower high right there. Same thing. We also made a lower low. Here's a low, a lower low. We broke back above that support, then we broke back under, and then we kind of broke back over again, and then we headed lower, and then we ultimately headed higher. And again, you know, if you weren't following me at that time, I did call for this breakout back then. And in fact, I got long and alerted that trade to members at the TradingAnalyst.com as well. But that's neither here nor there. So basically what I'm saying is that I believe that what we're about to see in gold will be very similar to this action that we saw over here. Who knows if it's going to last for, you know, I mean, this lasted basically mid-January to June, essentially. So basically 6 months of the year, we basically chopped around. There were some down moves, some up moves, but it didn't really go anywhere until we finally broke out in the very beginning of June. So that's what I'm kind of anticipating here. So I don't think that, I think ultimately we will end up heading higher. But I think that it's going to be kind of messy for the next, who knows, few weeks, few months. I don't really know. But I will know, well, not know, but I'll have a good idea of when we're going to start to move for real, okay? So if you're looking for some day trades, some short-term moves, you know, I don't have those for you. But as far as the bigger trend, I think we're going to kind of chop around here. Back and forth, and I think that ultimately gold just needs a little bit of a rest. We broke out huge. We barely had any consolidation right here. And by the way, I called this breakout out of this move as well. And I definitely think that ultimately we will head higher, but you know that could take several months before we even start to move again. So right now, again, I see us in more of a chop zone. And I don't have a big confidence of a major breakout or breakdown direction here for gold, just because we're not seeing any kind of real signal here. And all we're seeing as far as signals so far is just more chop. We broke the support and then we broke back over it, but you can see we had this topping tail right here, and it doesn't even look like a strong break over it. So again, you know, I see this as more of a chop zone than anything, and it's really important to, especially if you're playing with options or futures, to not get chopped around, especially if you're trading options, because those things are decaying. and choppiness is your worst enemy because time is your worst enemy for options as well. So you want movement, and right now I don't see that. So I hope this video helps you out and saves you some money. Again, if you don't already know, I do have a private membership here at TradingAnalyst.com where I alert real-time trade alerts to my members at TradingAnalyst.com via text message. Anytime there's an entry, I'm sending out a text message to you, and you'll be notified of the exact price of when to enter. Also, the exits work the same way. I'm always texting both an entry and an exit for both the winners, the losers. Everything gets both an entry and an exit alert, all in real time. You're going to know exactly when to buy and when to sell. So what you're looking at right now is the real-time portfolio tracker that tracks all of the trades that were taken at TradingAnalyst.com. You can see that the average win is almost double the size of the average loss, 51% or almost 52% on the wins, 31% on the losses. You can see that the reason for that is we let our winners run and we cut our losses quickly. You can see that the total gains here at TradingAnalyst.com over the last 14 months, because 14 months ago we started using this portfolio tracker to track all of our trades. I've had the service for almost 7 years now, but we just started using the portfolio tracker 14 months ago. Anyways, the total gains of all of these trades is almost $300,000 in total profits. And that's factoring in the wins, the losses, the break-even trades, every single trade. We're not cherry picking any kind of data or info. $300,000 in the last 14 months. So if you would like to start making consistent money in the market, maybe you're having some trouble doing that on a long-term consistent basis, then I encourage you to join. I do also want to note, not every single trade is a winner. We do have losses. It's not realistic to think that every single trade is going to be a winner. So if you have a really small account and can't handle 1 or 2 losses, then I think that joining our service would not be a good idea for you. I'm bringing this up because we just had 2 losses last week, and I had a member who just joined who said that those 2 losses were bringing his account down 50%. And so he has a very small account, and so each trade really matters. So small accounts, I do not encourage you to join because you need to be able to realistically trade with both the wins and the losing streaks because that's how realistic trading looks. So if you want realistic long-term profits and you have more than a couple $1,000s in your account, then I encourage you to join today, because if you have those things, you're going to make money in the long run with us by following these trade alerts. In addition to these trade alerts, you're also going to get virtually 24/7 access to me. I have my phone with me all of the time, and as soon as I get notified of a message from a member, I'm very responsive, and I'm very open to helping you navigate the market and specifically navigate our trading service here at TradingAnalyst.com. Additionally, you're going to get private member-only videos where I discuss exactly what I'm seeing in the market, the open trades that we have, as well as the trades that we're looking to take. And you're going to get inside the head of a profitable trader, which not many people get the opportunity to do. You're also going to get access to our educational vault. I've had this service for over 7 years, or almost 7 years now, and I've made a lot of educational content, over 15 hours of educational content. You're going to get instant access to that as well. So if that all sounds great to you and you want to start receiving these real-time trade alerts that are going to help you know exactly when to buy and sell so that you can take out all of the guesswork and stop essentially losing in the market, then I encourage you to join today. If you have any questions about that or anything I discussed in the video, please let me know. I hope that you decide to join us here at TradingAnalyst.com, and I look forward to seeing you in there.